Hi there, and welcome to Dr. Sally's Kitchen. I'm Dr. Sally Lamont, and today I'm excited to share with you one of my favorite salads, and it is the simplest of salads because it's a chopped salad. Now, one of the things I love about chopped salad is you can actually kind of use whatever vegetables are in your refrigerator. But to make a chopped salad really great, you want to have a set of basic ingredients. And that always starts with some kind of lettuce. So it could be, as I'm doing, butter leaf lettuce just torn up with some arugula. It could be the end of some romaine, or you could use some red cabbage or that bitter kind of small shrunken up kind of cabbage called radicchio for, just a little extra pep. The next thing you want to have in there are vegetables. And today I'm using I've broken up broccoli florets, and just about a half of a cup of any of these are good. So we're going to put in some broccoli florets, some shaved fennel, some grated beautiful bright orange carrots, and then I'll go ahead and put some celery and green onion because I'm really a fan of bringing the onion flavor into a salad. Now, another key ingredient in any chopped salad, in my mind, is some kind of nut or seed. Today I'm using pumpkin seeds, really high in zinc and essential fatty acids. So we'll sprinkle those into the mix. I'll use all of that. And olives. I love olives. If you don't, leave them out. But they're an example of a wonderful kind of, meatier fruit that you might put in. I like the Castelvetrano. It's a really buttery, delicious Italian olive. And then fruit. Speaking of olives, which technically are fruit, some people like to have sweet integrated into their salads. And if you do, and it's summer, you might throw in some blueberries or some sliced strawberries, or maybe a wedge of mandarin. Or if it's towards fall or winter, you could use golden raisins or currants or maybe some dried cranberries. I'm just leaving them out of today, but I'm putting in herbs. So I'm just going to take some fresh marjoram from the garden here, and I've sprinkled a little bit of that in. So we'll put in some herbs. Do whatever herb you like, but I particularly like marjoram in salad. But in a minute, I'm going to tell you about different ways you can twist this to different cuisines, and you can pick up mint or basil or oregano. So you want to get some fresh herbs in there. And if you don't have fresh herbs, just use some dried tarragon, or you could put fresh dill in, would be delicious. And then finally, you want to put in some cheese. And if you are completely dairy-free or vegan, you could substitute, of course, some vegan-style cheese. But I'll often put in sheep feta or a goat chèvre cheese. I am going to put a little Parmesan in today. This is a shaved Parmesan. That's going to add some protein to the salad because I think protein is pretty essential, especially if you're having this for lunch. You need some protein to kind of balance things out. But feel free, if all you have is a bag of leftover shredded cheese from fish tacos the other night, just throw that in. And I always think just a nice sprinkle of salt is going to bring out all the flavors in a salad. And finally, we're going to dress this beautiful baby. And I'm using my lemon shallot vinaigrette. And we're just going to distribute that along the side so things don't get greasy from it. Now, one of the things I love about the lemon shallot vinaigrette is it introduces the oniony flavor without the intensity of it. Many people don't want to eat onion in a salad. They find it overbearing. Here, a little scallion certainly isn't overbearing. And the lemon shallot vinaigrette just makes it all come together. It has some tarragon in it too. And of course, all of these recipes are on drsallie'skitchen.com. So run on over there when we're done and get this recipe. But I want to kind of conclude with telling you about another reason I love the chopped salad. It is fast, it is easy to make. You can clean out your refrigerator and use almost anything you want, but you can keep it always changing. You can put an Italian twist on it and put in some tomatoes and some chickpeas. You could even fry the chickpeas until they're crispy. You could put in some shaved fennel. You could put in some shaved Parmesan. You could put in basil or fresh oregano and maybe some pine nuts. That's a wonderful way. Or you could flip it south of the border and put in avocado and tomatoes and little slivers of red pepper. One of the principles of a chopped salad, though, is everything is chopped pretty small. So you don't want to have big chunks in anything. The other thing you could do is turn this salad sort of a Persian direction and do tomatoes and cucumbers and mint. And you could put in some crispy pita chips and a little bit of maybe a feta cheese in that combination. Sprinkle it with some shumac or sumac, which is part of za'atar, that famous Persian spice mix. And really, I think I'll just close with telling you how wonderful I think these chopped salads are because they give you freedom. They give you freedom to play in the kitchen, to discover how different tastes and textures, flavors all go together. In the end, you will be rewarded when you make a chopped salad because you get a beautiful, brightly colored set of veggies. You have the crisp of the greens and the crisp of the pine nuts. And it's just a wonderful dish. So I'm going to take a quick bite. Pardon me. I want to tell you about it, but I got to chew it first. Because it's chewy. It's chewy because it has a lot of vegetables, has a lot of fiber, but it has so much flavor. And, you know, just that little bit of Parmesan grounds the whole thing. So hop on over to Dr. Sally's Kitchen, grab the recipe, and enjoy it, knowing you're bringing yourself the flavors and colors and textures of nature. Bon appetit.